top secret government airline hiring pilots. Have you ever noticed a white 737-600 completely unmarked except for a red cheat line? And as it heads down the tarmac, you wondered, who owns that? If so, you're not alone. This secret government airline has a way of attracting attention rather than avoiding it. And if you're a pilot who's always wondered what it would be like to command one of these planes, this might just be your chance. This service is sometimes referred to as Janet or Janet Airlines, and on the Microsoft Flight Simulator X, it's known as the Unmarked Airliner or the Secret Shuttle. In reality, it's a US employee transit airline, albeit to some interesting secret sites. It's operated for the US Air Force by Aviation, based in Nevada, and serves West Coast facilities such as Area 51, as well as Ohio's Wright-Patt AFB. It flies from a private terminal at Las Vegas McCarran International Airport and has a WWW prefix. Typically, you don't see positions for this airline popping up on Envoy Air, and that's because those positions would need clearance. They mostly get filled internally by word of mouth, but due to lack of take-up, anti-corruption, and US Code 3110, opportunities like this now need to be made public. In 2010, URS, since bought out by Aviation, was looking for Boeing 737 flight attendants to be based in Las Vegas. These personnel would be required to undergo a single-scope background investigation to obtain a top-secret security clearance. It all sounds like a tall order for the job, until you consider the kinds of conversations these employees would be overhearing. And now it's the turn of the pilots. Janet Airlines needs flyers, and here's what they're looking for. An extensive knowledge of Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA regulations, and the National Airspace and U.S. Airman Aeronautical Procedures. A minimum of 3,000 fixed-wing flying hours in-seat, with 300 in-seat hours within the last 5 years. At least 1,000 of these must be in turbine-powered aircraft, and at least 1,000 must be as the pilot in command. Also, you would need a willingness to live in Las Vegas. So far, these requirements are pretty standard, but in addition, you'll need to be vetted and cleared to a top-secret level. To do this, Aviation will investigate your background and your associates. You'll need to get evidence not just of your performance, but also of your off-the-clock behavior. This will include proving your allegiance to the United States and the lack of likelihood of foreign influences and preference. So, if your spouse needed a marriage visa to come to the US, don't even bother. Your background check will also look into your sexual behavior, personal conduct, financial history, alcohol and drug consumption and involvement, emotional, mental and personal well-being, and hobbies. Because, let's face it, bankrupt, heavy drinker pilots who like to gamble with a habit of picking up strangers in bars are great sources of information. Then there's the blocked list. Any criminal conduct, security violations, or misuse of information technology systems will cause you to automatically be excluded. So, what about the benefits? The website is pretty light on details such as salary and benefits, but we're guessing for many applicants, that's not going to be the most attractive part of the job. So, if you're still interested in being a Janet pilot, you can apply at the link on our website. Just look up simpleflying.com.